Okay guys, I just want to show you quickly. This is my go-to setup I use for carving, okay? I got the kutzall extreme bit in there, 1/8 shaft. This is a brand new bit, okay? Dremel flex shaft. I use the Dremel 4300, okay? This is a foot pedal, okay? This goes on the floor. Your foot sits on this like a sewing machine. The harder you push it, the more power you get, the faster your Dremel's going to spin. It's really simple. You can buy these foot pedals on eBay for 20 bucks and up. The Dremel, right, here's the plug. Plugs into the foot pedal. I'm doing this one-handed so I can't plug it in. Those two plug together. And this foot pedal plugs into the wall. See? Wall. Plug this into the Dremel. And you're ready to rock. This thing for the Dremel is to hang your Dremel, okay? So you don't crimp your Dremel flex shaft. This is hard to do one-handed. You don't crimp your Dremel flex shaft. You don't want to bend this too much when you're carving, okay? Like that's way too much because you're going to get friction in there and inside your inner sheath, your inner shaft is going to break. Leave it nice and round, you know what I mean? Carve like, give it lots of flex there. Today we're going to be carving a spirit and a piece of cedar I found on the beach. Piece of driftwood. Okay, you like my slippers? My mom bought these for me 10 years ago. And she's gone now. She's passed away 10 years ago, so I still refuse to give them up and get some new ones. But anyways, okay, Dremel flex shaft with the kutzall extreme bit in there. Here's your foot pedal. Watch my foot in the Dremel spin. Okay. Every time I hit the pedal, shaft spin. Full power. Okay. Keep hanging there. There you go. Let's get carving. Okay, this is going to be the piece of driftwood we carved today. This piece is going to be able to hang on a wall like this. You can see the outside branches coming out. It gives it a more authentic look, right? Why I'm using this piece, it's going to be a side view, so when it's hanging on the wall, you're going to see the side of the face. We're going to make the mustache come this way. We're going to get that rock out of there too. Anyways, why I'm using this piece, because you got a 90 degrees here almost, right? It's easy to do your nose there because it will make your nose stick out a lot farther than having to cut too deep into the wood. You'll see what I mean when I'm doing it. I only have to cut out this little tiny bit to make the nose stick out a lot farther. This is a good idea for really beginning carvers, okay? Look at a side profile view of a face. You know what I mean? I just typed in Google side view of a face outline to get this piece, okay? Because then you can see the high points, like the nose, the high points, and then the low points, right? Like this. Let me get a pen here quick. Pretend this is a wood spirit. We'll put his mustache coming in down like this, you know what I mean? And his beard, you don't have to do all this because his beard's going to come all down here. But you can see how far his nose should stick out and make it proportionate, right? Here's another one. I don't know who drew this picture. This is like Elvis Presley back when he was like 10 years old or something. But yeah, let's put some scars. Let's put some scars up there for him. Anyways, you can see the high points and the low points, right? Pretend this is a wood spirit and make the mustache come down like the wind's blowing it. You know, and then you'd wrap around another one here from the other side. You know, you don't have to put that chin in there. You know what I mean? Then you just carve this eye out, right? Then one on the other side. But do this and pin it up, and you look at it when you're doing your carving so you can see how it works. Let's get carving, enough talking. Okay, so like I say in my other videos, let's do our center line. And this pen is shot and in the fucking garbage. Pardon my language. Okay, so we'll always start with our center line. Okay, then we'll put our nose in. There's some rotten wood here, just from the wear from the weather and the beach, but I'll carve that away. Let's give this guy a pretty long nose. Like I say in my other videos, I always use this template for my wood spirits, okay? There's going to be an eye there, an eye there, okay? So we're going to make his mustache, like with the wind, okay? This way too. Make this side of the mustache wrap around like the wind's blowing it. You can make the cuts more wiggly, whatever, wiggly wobbly when you're carving it. So you see, there you go. There's my outline. We're going to give this guy a forehead too. So that means we'll give him cheeks. I'm going to cut pretty deep into this piece of wood, and it's cedar, so it's harder than cottonwood. So most of the videos will be fast forwarded, and I'm going to be playing some music. My buddy Jamie Bocephus King, a great old friend of mine, just a great guy. He lets me use his music for my videos because I just do it on my phone, and the apps I don't like the music you get on the apps. There's not much character to it. I'm looking for like kind of like old Western music, you know what I mean? Hopefully one day he can make me like an old Vikings song. He's such a great musician. So there you go. Let's get carving.
On the plains of Abraham, flames reach high from the pyre for the dead. Upon the plains of Abraham, the flames reach high from the pyre for the dead.
Okay, you can see here now I got my outlines cut in, okay? I go pretty deep, but you can kind of get the basic out of it. And when I cut my outlines in, I kind of chipped this old top rotten wood away too. But yeah, I think it looks kind of cool so far. Fucking rights. But now you can see when I talk about feathering in my other videos, now you can really see this nose and that gap in there, and now you feather this whole thing back and the nose will stick way out. Watch other videos. I can't explain everything, or this video will be like 2 hours long. Okay, now I'm going to use the kutzall extreme burr on my Fordham flex shaft. This thing's a lot bigger than the Dremel flex shaft. Just to carve away all this, feather everything away, make the high points stick out. Okay, I had to stop the video there because I wanted to give you guys an example. When you're carving old wood or dry wood or whatever, any kind of wood, you're going to get some pieces that just like to fucking fly off. You know what I mean? I've had this nose break off 2 times. You know, it's fucking lopsided now. But, so what do I do to correct that? I just carve deeper into the wood. You know what I mean? Carve deeper, and the deeper you get into the wood, the more beautiful it's going to get anyways too, and less chance of it is being cracked. This is an old piece of Western red cedar. But the outside's pretty. I can hear it when I'm carving. It sounds hollow, you know what I mean? Listen for that sound, like a hollow sound, and pieces will be flying off. So you figure, if the nose flied off up here, look all the way down, the good chance that some of this mustache might fly off too. See, there goes a little piece, right? But the deeper you get, the more solid the piece of wood's gonna be. So let's get carving and fucking take her deeper! Okay guys, I'm having a little smoke break here. Yeah, I smoke, and I know it will kill me. So anyways, the nose kept on breaking off, like these pieces kept on busting off of the nose there, all on this side. You know what I mean? So I've had to keep on carving deeper and deeper. I don't know if you can see it fly off in the video, it's going to be fast forward, but I have to have carving the cheeks deeper and deeper, right? So this guy's kind of sucked in a bit. Believe me, people, not every carving is going to be your best carving, but don't give up on it and keep working on it. If pieces break off, carve it deeper and recarve the nose, reshape the nose, reshape the eyes, reshape the mustache, right? So what I'm going to be doing in this next clip is carving out the forehead. If you look at this, for example, okay, his eyebrows are a bit raised, okay? I'm going to make these eyebrows a bit raised. And then I'm going to cut the forehead all down and I'm going to slant it in. Like you can see this guy, he's slanted in, right? It's not straight up and down. Use this as a reference. I usually don't, but I'm just doing it for this video to show you guys what will help you. You know what I mean? I can't really get the nose to stick out much anymore. This guy, yeah, he's just punched right in the face and he's been pushed in. Punched in, bent nose. Continue carving after cigarette. Smoke break. Okay, I can't talk, but I'm putting my mask on, so I got some pretty coarse 160 grit. If you want to see how I use this on my flex shaft, there's videos about this hook and loop sandpaper, but putting the mask on, I'm going to just sand for a couple seconds. I can't talk, so it's probably a good thing. There's still lots of punky wood left on this thing, but I don't care. Whatever. I'll take it down to maybe like an 80 grit and 150 grit, but I'm not going to film it. Way too fucking boring. Okay, so I sanded it down to 150 grit. When I was working on this piece, bent nose, friggin' punched in face, I thought of something to try and help other artists and other wood carvers. This is all for beginners, right? Or this is for anybody. This is what I thought to myself. Don't be threatened by other people's opinions. Don't be insulted by it. Let them think what they want to think. Let them do what they want to do. Who gives a shit? Live your fucking life for you and the ones you love. Everybody else, beat it. Told you about that stripe. Look, it go all the way down here. Nice dark stripe. His face, see how deeper I carved it? It got darker. But look at all these cracks. Popped out of fucking nowhere, eh? Popped out of nowhere. But you know what? When you're doing your art or your wood carving or whatever, you'll figure out how much time you want to put into each piece. I don't want to put too much time into this piece because there's some softwood here. Got these cracks. There's this big dent in the wood. But then again, for the wood spirit, it adds character. But I think I spent about 2 hours on this piece, and I think I'll call it done. Here, watch this. Let's use some old spit. Get this wood like it was going to be oiled. See how dark it will go. With oil, it will go darker. Watch his face. Oh, fuck yeah, yeah. I'm going to have to oil this sucker. Okay, guys. Sorry it's a long video, but that would be called a live edge cedar driftwood punched in bent nose wood spirit. Talk to you later. Fucking rights. Okay, guys, I just put some Danish oil on it. I got told this is the best stuff. I don't know. I don't make any money on my shit, so don't think I'm trying to push anything. I'll use my spit if it stayed dark, but it doesn't. So here's it. You can see some marks here from my sanding. I didn't sand it enough. Sanding marks there. But whatever, it adds character. Look how dark the sucker went. Just because this is western red cedar, right? So be very careful. A big thing I struggle with is when I'm staining something or I'm oiling something, I don't know what color it's going to go, how dark it's going to go. So there you have it. Fucking bent nose, fucking punched in face, live edge wood spirit. Thanks, guys. So I've decided with this piece, when the oil's dried, I'm going to carve a big beard in it, like swishing off with the wind too. and put some hairs in the mustache and hairs in the beard too. It just doesn't look right without it. And whatever, we all have the options to upgrade our pieces when they're done. You know what I mean? Let it sit, look for a bit. Thanks, everybody.